The reigning champions met the champions-elect as Paris Saint-Germain travelled north to face Lille, and the runaway leaders took the lead after just 10 minutes. A shocker for Ivo Gerbic, laying the ball on a plate for Danilo Pereira. Great skill on the left from Nuno Mendes. A decent cross, but one the keeper won't want to watch again. But Lille were to offer a small reminder that they are, at least for now, the reigning champions. Hatem Ben Arfa leaving Angel Di Maria for dead. And a scissor kick of sorts from Sven Botman for the equaliser. Dutch centre-back scoring in an unlikely fashion. Just 4 minutes later, there was another goal, another howler for Botman. Goalkeeper missing the ball entirely, and Presnel Kimpembe stretching to put the ball in from all of about 2 yards. The action didn't let up. Kylian Mbappe running at the Lille defence, eventually losing out. But as Botman tried to clear the ball, bounced kindly for Messi, and the great Argentine doesn't miss from there. Finally a second goal in Ligue Uber Eats. Showing the composure we've come to expect from him over the years with a dinked finish over the onrushing Gerbic. Just 6 minutes into the second period, the lead would be extended further. Messi denied a brace, but Danilo bagging one for himself. Deflected shot swerving past the outstretched hands of the keeper. The best goal of the night was saved till last. Verratti laying it off to Mbappe, who set himself on the edge of the area and produced a beauty. A trademark celebration, one that's becoming more and more familiar. 5-1 the final score, Les Dogs suffering a mauling from a ruthless PSG side. Marseille welcomed Angers to the Orange Velodrome, looking to recover from their disappointing loss during the week. It was the visitors who took the lead in the 9th minute. Angelo Fulgini stealing the ball back and firing a low shot into the bottom corner. Just 3 minutes later, SCO would double their lead. Some great footwork down the left from Sofiane Boufal and a good pass. This time Fulgini turning provider, putting the ball back to the edge of the box and teeing up Nabil Bentaleb. The action didn't let up, and the lead was soon back to 1 goal. Mattia Guendouzi getting the ball back before giving it to Arkadiusz Milik. A dinked finish over the onrushing Daniel Petkovic. With replays of the third goal of the night still playing, there was to be a fourth. Some nice build-up play from OM in the Angers half, and then a fantastic low long-range strike from Gerson to pull back level. It took until the second half to complete the turnaround. A long ball from Chingizunda just after coming on, not dealt with. Gerson hooking a high ball into the box, with Milik free to head his second of the night into an open net. Just 7 minutes later, after another clumsy moment near the halfway line, Milik found himself with the ball, played out to Under on the right, who completed a long-range 1-2, and a sliding Milik completed his hat-trick. And in the 85th minute, super sub Under decided to add to his pre-assist and assist with a goal of his own. It was another absolute stunner from the Turkish international. Finish off a thrashing that would have seemed unlikely 15 minutes into the game. 5-2, the final score. Fresh from knocking PSG out of the cup and with second place in the league officially theirs, Nice returned to league action with the visits of Clermont, having lost only one of their last 12 league games against promoted sides. It was the visitors who created the first big chance. Jim Levinar, free at the back post, only able to strike the base of the post. Entering the final quarter of an hour, one more chance would prove to be all that the visitors needed. The ball switched out to the right wing, to Levinar again. This time he would cross rather than shoot, and found Elbasan Rashani at the back post. A huge win for the visitors. Top flight newcomers are now 15th with a comfort of a 6-point margin to the bottom 5. Two sides separated by just 3 points in the league standings faced each other this weekend as Strasbourg hosted Nantes. The visitors with the first big chance but at the wrong end. Samuel Mutu Sami trying to return the ball to Abon Lafont, saved by a scrambling keeper. And then an innocuous looking cross from the right, missed completely by Fabio, the chance dispatched emphatically by Dimitri Liénard. Poor misjudgment, but a fantastic finish, the ball crashing in off the underside of the bar. A single goal would prove to be enough. Closely fought game, but Strasbourg took their biggest chance. The Rennes side desperately searching for the form they showed in 2021 hosted Brest. The visitors likely in good spirits after a 2-0 win. It was the hosts who would take the lead. Gaëtan Laborde starting move out on the left, delivering a cross. Lovro Meyer returning it to the far post, and the man who started it was there to finish. Laborde heading into the bottom corner. Great vision by the Croat. In the dying minutes, LYONNAIS would get their second. Corner from the right, knocked on by Loic Bade. Terrier finally getting the better of Bizot. Only just. 2-0 the final score. Rennes Les Pirates sails with a dominant performance and now just 5 points from Nice in the podium spot. Monaco had the chance to extend their domestic unbeaten run at home to 9 games as they played host to a resurgent Lyon. They got off to the perfect start, opening the scoring with barely 90 seconds on the clock. The jumping Jean-Lucas finishing for 1-0. His first in the league this season. Back-to-back goals after his strike in the cup last weekend. Monaco piled on the pressure and it did pay off. Kevin Vallon playing it out to Sofiane Diop on the left. A nicely weighted through ball for Ben Yedder and an elegant dinked finish over Lopez, catching the post on its way in. Monaco doubled their lead. It could and probably should have been more than 2 for the home side, but it was enough to secure the 3 points and reignite their Champions League charge. After ending a 7-game losing run, Saint-Etienne looked for back-to-back wins when they hosted 6th place Montpellier. It was the visitors who took the lead through Elie Wahi in the 11th minute. Having held on to their lead for well over an hour, it would all fall apart for La Paillade at the death. Roman Hamouma on the edge of the area, looked surrounded, found some space and then found the top corner with a stunner. Replay. And then with 60 seconds of normal time remaining, does some good strength on the left from Wabi Kazri. Alchis was brought down as he nicked the ball away. It fell to yet another substitute and Arnaud Nordin carried it into the box and found the bottom corner with a lovely curling effort to send the home crowd wild. 3 minutes later, Nordin turned provider. Decided against taking the ball to the corner flag, instead found Wabi Kazri at the back post. So the revival under Duprat continues. They remain bottom of the league but are now just 2 points from the safety of 17th. Lorient looked to end a record-breaking winless domestic run, stretching to 15 games when they hosted an underperforming Lens side. Breakthrough finally came just before the break. Good strength down the left from Armand Lorienté. Inch-perfect cross for Sambou SOUMANO to turn home. And with a quarter of an hour remaining, Lorient secured the 3 points. A deflected shot from Stéphane Diarra finding its way to new signing Ibrahima KONE, who gratefully put the ball into the net for a debut goal 60 seconds into his Lorient career with his very first touch. So Les Merlus spent less than 24 hours in 20th place before ending their record-breaking winless run with a victory that moves them up to 17th. Reims headed into their second home fixture of 2022 without a goal in their previous 3 league games. They hosted a Bordeaux side whose last 2 games had featured no fewer than 13 goals. It took most of the first half to break the deadlock, but Hugo Ekitike able to put away a rebound from his missed penalty. From there, the floodgates opened. Mere seconds into the second half, the lead had been doubled. Corner from the left falling to the feet of substitute Marshall Munetsi. Found the goalkeeper at the underside of the bar and then finally the net. Soon after, another attack. Ekitike finding Nathaniel Mbuku on the edge of the area, who teed up Azor Matusiwa for a stunning strike. The best pass of 30 yards out. Unstoppable, swerving on its way into the bottom corner. Within 3 minutes it was 4-0. Another corner from the left, again somehow ending up on the turf 6 yards out. And Fast didn't miss, smashing the ball into the roof of the net. And after Danilo Ignatenko saw red fewer than 9 minutes into his debut, Yassine Adli, too casual on the ball, robbed by Munetsi, took the ball on and put away his second of the night and his side's 5th. Another tough day in the office for Bordeaux. 6-0 2 games ago, 5-0 this time. 14 goals conceded in their last 3. Metz had an opportunity to move out of the danger zone and relegation 6 points with Troyes. It was they who had the first big chance. Corner finding Ibrahim Amadou free on the edge of the 6-yard box. The centre-back heading wide. Hopper and Get rushing in at the back stick, not quite close enough. The hosts then came close with a header of their own. Also delivered from the right and sent wide. Amabalde with a far less clear-cut chance though. That would prove to be the last action of note in an underwhelming game. Draw sees the 2 sides remain 16th and 18th in the table. So plenty of goals, just a 1-0-0. 3 separate teams scoring 5 in Marseille, Reims and Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain and Clermont the only away winners. PSG now 13 points clear, surely a triumphant march to the title in 2022. Marseille reclaim second spot from Nice. Monaco move up to 6th. So Saint-Étienne still bottom, but closing in on the pack as Lorient escape the relegation zone altogether. Bordeaux, though, looking trouble, slipping down to 19th. PSG and Rennes get next week's action underway. Lille and Nice both looking to bounce back after their losses this week on Saturday. And Marseille's trip to Metz rounding out the weekend's action.